Hello all brass players, welcome to this video that I hope isn't going to be too long, just on preparing you for doing your performance for Africa. First of all, thank you so much for agreeing to take part in this. It's going to be really fun. I've had so much fun preparing it and I'm very excited for hearing everything that you are going to be sending in. So thank you for taking this time. Even if you're really good at reading music and you feel really confident with it, I really do appreciate you kind of watching this and just kind of following me through a few things. So if you can get your instrument ready, pause the video if you need to, please do so, because it's just going to put you in a better place. Just rehearsing some of these rhythms which might be a bit trickier, making sure you are aware of the piece that is your part in the whole song and how it will sound all together. Didn't word that very well, but I think you follow what I mean. Okay, right, so the very beginning of the song, it's got a bit of a vocal intro, but then letter A, everyone knows the start of Africa. Kind of goes around that. And tuba, you've definitely got that part. Da 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 da. Okay, so tuba, play that with me now. Now, if you have got that rhythm somewhere else, which you probably will do, I think a lot of you have got it maybe from letter B and C, just find a place where you've got that rhythm, okay, and play it along with me, okay, because it's good to practice it. Now, there are a few like accents on that rhythm, okay, so it's like a da 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 da. Can you hear how the first note is staccato? Yeah, that's how I've written it. Da 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 da. So really think about that articulation, because if we do it all the same, it will sound so much better. It will just shape it a lot better. Okay, so just try that rhythm wherever you've got it in the music. 1, 2, ready, and da 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 da. And don't stop the note too soon either. Make sure you hold it on. You've probably got it held onto a whole 2 other bars, so it is da 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 off. Now, if you've got that a few times in a row, I don't think I've written any rests in, so sorry. You will need to stop a little bit early to have a breath. Don't worry about that. Don't feel guilty. Don't want anyone fainting on me. Right, let's try it one more time, holding the note all the way to the end. Okay, 2 bars in. 1, 2, ready, and da 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 da. Something like that. Isn't my voice lovely? Haha. Okay. Right. During letter A, the tuba has got that, and trombones, you have it. Hopefully, you just joined in then. But trumpets and euphoniums and horn, you've got a slightly different rhythm. Basically, you come in on that final note of that. Play. That's where your note comes in the whole sequence of it, and then you play that, and you play 3 more notes. The first time is kind of in a downward arpeggio. The second time is a rising arpeggio. Okay, watch the dynamics there. Okay, it just needs to be a nice backing. You're not the most important thing in the world at that point. Okay, you just need to play a nice, gentle kind of backing, which should sound nice to accompany all the fiddly quavers that are going on at the same time, okay? So don't play too loud is what I'm saying, okay? Try that for me, okay? I'm going to play you the bit before, and you come in on your note. So this is going to be a bar before that. In fact, I'm playing from, if you want to know the right bar, 26, 7, 8, 9, 30. Bar 30 is 1, 2, 2, 2. Play. There, don't you? I think you have a note which goes into letter B, which is the start of the verse. And then the verse. You don't have a whole lot going on in the verse. We can have a bit of a rest. Tuba's got the odd da 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 da, and then letter C, which is still the first verse, that extends to a few more of you. Da 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 da. It is marked forte, so you can really emphasise that. Now, 2 bars before D is 2 bars before the chorus, and this happens most times before the chorus. Basically, what the music does is it has a rising arpeggio that goes. It's gonna take a lot. Okay, you get the idea? So there's a rising arpeggio which builds suspense and lands really nicely into the chorus. Now, if you've got an accent on one of your note with an SF, you've got one of those notes of the arpeggio. So just be aware of what note it is out of the 4 of them and where it is, and make sure you play it in the right place. So 2 bars before D, I'm going to play that again and join in on the note that you are playing in the right place. 1, 2, ready, and and we get to the chorus. I'm going to play the whole chorus now for you. Trombones, you've got the tune, it looks like, or at least you've got the same rhythm as the tune. You might have a harmony of it. So just, it looks kind of tricky to play, but just have the words in your head, basically, of the chorus. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. Okay? And that's the rhythm you're playing. Okay? We'll try it all together now. And trumpets, I think you've just got held notes, but you come in on the da 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 at bar 76. Okay? In fact, a lot of you have got that rhythm at bar 76. Euphonium, horn, and tuba, you're doing something slightly different. But horns and trumpets and trombone too. Just try that rhythm. Bar 76. It shouldn't be too difficult. 2 bars in. 1, 2, 2, 2. Ba ba da. Okay, accent on all 3 of those notes to really make it big, and you've got that every 4 bars basically. So we're just going to play the chorus. I'm going to play the chords for the chorus, join in with your part, and this is the fun bit. So just really go crazy in the chorus basically. I think everyone's forte. Tuba, yeah, your part, you're playing the bass line basically, so you're doing bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum. You'll have fun with that. I know you will. Chorus then. Letter D. Play your part along with me. 2 bars in. And 1, 2, 2, 2. Chords were at the end of that. Your notes probably sounded wrong with it. Yeah, that was fun. That was really good. Now, at the end of the chorus, the bit I completely played wrong, what is important, which I'm going to rehearse now, in particular, is the final bar of the chorus before you go back to letter E. Everyone has got this rhythm, and it goes da ba. So that second note, the final note of the chorus, is on the and of 3. So that means 1, 2, 3, and. That's where you come in. 1, 2, 3, and. Okay, so you'll play 2 notes there, and just make sure that note with the accent, with the SF, is in the right place. Okay, so that bar is just going between the 2 chords, which just sounds like this. So, and da. Okay, so it's sooner than it feels. It's syncopated, it's fun, it's energetic, it adds so much energy to the song, in fact. So bearing in mind all of that, can we go from 3 bars before E, bar 86, 7, 8, bar 88, I think it is, bar 88. Let's just go from there. What are the chords? Okay, so most of you have got held notes before that. Some of you have got this little rhythm as well. Okay, that's a fun melody, so enjoy that. 2 bars in. 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, and. Hopefully you got that. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, and. We're back to the intro, which is pretty much the same as what you played earlier, so I don't need to talk about it again. But actually, there's a bit different just before F. Trumpets and trombone, you've got this. So you're just playing a little, it's nothing fiddly, but it is marked 40, so bring it out. So basically, rather than doing this, harmony goes like this. That really nice slash chord, okay? And then over that, that's what you're doing. So I don't think they were the right notes, but that's the pattern that you're playing, okay? So I'm going to play that again, join in with me. This is the 5th bar of E, which is bar 95. Sorry, I'm squinting at this score because it's so big. It's really, really small font on my laptop. Okay, so 90, what did I say, 95? Yeah, okay. 2 bars in, 1, 2, 2, 2. Hopefully you're alright with that. Nothing difficult about it, as I said, but just enjoy it. It's 40, so it's pretty important. Verse 2 then is very similar to verse 1, and the same stuff happens before G, going into the chorus. But again, I think it might be the same people, actually, trumpets and euphoniums / horns. You've got this little melody which goes... This is 2 bars before G. It goes ba-da-da, ba-da-da. And that's just another little part to enjoy. So those people, that's trumpets and euphoniums. Just play that for me. 2 bars in. And 1, 2, 2, go. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Okay, so you need to slot that in alongside the other note that you've got, I think, which marks that arpeggio. So... nothing too fiddly about that, I hope. And then the chorus happens, which is the same. Right, letter H. Have a look at letter H, because the music, woodwinds still play it as it was, but you are taking a leaf out of the vocalist's book, because this is what they were doing before. They were doing something like this. And now you're playing that and kind of mimicking what they did at the start of the piece, okay? Just a bit of contrast going on. So what I mean by that is trumpets, you're playing just the first phrase, da-da-da-da-da-da, and then you stop. So it's like a shortened version of what you had before. And then euphoniums and trombone, trombone 2, you've actually got the whole thing that I just played. You take over, which is da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, looks a bit fiddly notation-wise, but once you've got it in your head and you can hear how it's meant to sound, it's not hard. Just have a quick watch of it. So let's just play that. Okay. The rhythm again is. Okay, so that's the rhythm that you're playing. Got the right tempo. So, letter H, please. Let's just play through that. 2 bars in. And 1, 2, 2, 2. Excellent. Okay. So they're all, they're MF actually. This is a bit quieter overall than what we've just had, so don't blast that fully. And then we get to the rap section. Right, the rap's really fun because there's what I call these like big band parts. Da, 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 da. So I'm looking at bar 100 from bar 158. And again, it's that same rhythm I just played there. Da 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 da. Okay, we don't need to do that again. But bar 160, your rhythm goes ba ba. Okay. And that's quite important. In fact, I'm sorry, I'm flicking around a bit now, but can you look at bar 177 instead, where you've got the same thing, but it's a more full version. So just play it here. It's just a kind of condensed version that you have in the rap. But this is the instrumental. So the rhythm goes ba 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 ba, 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 da. Okay, it's just those 3 bars. This is bar 177. 2 bars in. And 1, 2, 2, 2. Ba, 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 da. And again, because it's good, I want this to be nice and snappy. 1, 2, 2, 2. Ba, 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 da. Excellent. I'm sure you are enjoying that. Okay, then the only other rhythm that's slightly different is the bar before J, 167, and that goes ba 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 ba. It's actually the same as the rhythm you were doing before, but some of you won't have had it before. So just watch your articulation, because the first note's staccato. Da 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 da. Try that bar. So this is the bar before J. I think everyone's got that rhythm. Same one. 2 bars in. 1, 2, 2, 2. Ba 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 ba. One more time for me. 1, 2, 2, 2. Ba 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 ba. Excellent. Okay. And then, what's really important before K, that's where the guitars have their solos, and I'm sure they'll have lots of fun with that. But before K, bar 180 it is. You have got the melody. You've got the bit that goes, which is hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. You play that at the end of the instrumental. I haven't actually marked it as any louder, but you could play it a little bit louder. Well, mind you were just playing those stabs, so I want those to be loud too. But bar 80, everyone's got this, apart from the tuba, and you come in on the same part from before, so you can play it along with it now. So bar 80, let's have everyone there. So 1, 2, 2, 2. And then we get to K, which is the guitars solos. And K is, you will probably just have similar stuff to what you had in the chorus, but you won't have as much, and you've hopefully got a bit of time to have a bit of a rest as well. You got that same rhythm, the bar before L, and I think I've pretty much gone through everything now. L is the link again, and it's the same as the link before. M is the final chorus, and the only thing that's different here, just watch, can you see that there's 4 bars that are repeated from letter M? Okay, that's the bit where the vocalists are going to go, bless the rains down in Africa, whatever the notes are, and they repeat that a couple more times. So we play that line 3 times. So it's repeated, so you play the same thing twice, and then after the repeat, when you come out of it, you play this. So I want you to play that with me now, because I want you to start piano and staccato and build up, and the notes are going to become fatter and fatter. I know I've suddenly gone from staccato to tenuto, but just make it a gradual kind of transition from the staccato notes to the fatter notes, and then a big forte accent by the time you get to the 4th bar. So try those, that build up, the bar after the repeat. 1, 2, 2, 2. Yeah. And then there's a bar rest where we can hear the beautiful harmonies that the singers, I'm sure, will sing. And everything else is pretty much the same after that. A little bit different from letter O. A few of you have got kind of held notes, but everyone then comes in on the final 3. Da da da. So just watch that and make sure you can hear where that is. And that's about it. Thank you so much for staying tuned and listening to this. Hopefully you have, and hopefully you're feeling confident. I'm doing this just so that you feel happy with your part, and you're basically happy to play it to the best of your ability. I want it to be a bit of a challenge, but I don't want it to be too difficult, so hopefully you feel happy with it. Get in touch if you don't, and I'm really looking forward to hearing your parts and putting it all together. Thank you.